Okay, got everything set up. Well, almost. Since I almost had a camera slip, I thought, why not take the opportunity and have a sip of coffee? Hey, y'all, few people that's in the sky right now. Wasn't ready to do this. Be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I have got one call. Hey, Manny. Hey, thanks for coming. Gonna come talk to y'all briefly. Have a little chit chat with y'all this morning over here on Blessed Walkings. Hey, Voodoo. 80s baby. Jennifer Lucas. Good morning. Good morning, folks up there in the sky. Yay. Gonna do my news stories before I get with the foolishness. Y'all know I like talking about my little foolishness every blue moon. Every blue moon. I hit my magic numbers. I'm gonna start. My magic number is 20. Let's see. Gotta get to my gadget. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's my gadget. Okay. Cut that music, y'all. Y'all, you know what? I slept good and hard. Now, I'm gonna have to take one of the melatonins maybe every couple nights because it still be in my system the next day. So I end up watching Sir King last night, so I stayed up a little longer than I took the melatonin, which I shouldn't have because I took one the night before. So that's why, well, I'm not that late, huh? I've been later than this. Good morning, Prayed Up. Good morning, all mine. Yeah, it was kind of pleasant over there. The old boy didn't attack me. I told him he was one of my favorites. I like to go in and on. You know, I like to go back and forth. Good morning, Lady Nika. Got a little panel and everything. It was okay, y'all. I only got attacked by the three that usually troll me all the time. Because at one point when I was up there, he highlighted something one of them said. He said, "You want to speak over that person?" I said, "No, I ain't got time for all that. I can't even speak for you." And surprisingly, he didn't push it. He just said, "Okay, we moved on." You know what I'm saying? So I said, "Oh, okay. Hey, good morning, Brianna. Hey, y'all, but before I get to my little YouTube news, I do want to talk about this real quick. Now, to the person that's mad at me because for the last 2 days, well, not mad, be tripping like y'all be doing, because I chose to positive talk on Blessed 2. Stay mad, scratch your butt and get glad, because I'm going to do that once in a while. Oh, well, she over there doing a celebrity and she ain't getting no numbers and she can't do the foolishness. No, it is what it is. Read my title. You don't want to watch, don't want to watch, because it is what it is. Bless, sometimes I want to be down with the foolishness and I can do what the hell I want to do over here. Good morning, D Spot, Distant Lover, 80s baby. Good morning. You know, official, grab my email today so we can set up my little stuff I want to do with you. I'm serious about that, okay? When you get a chance, because I don't know your email. I don't know how to contact you. So that's what I want to do. So anyway, let me get to this right here. Y'all, this is the strangest thing, but also it's a good thing. There was this 14-year-old mother went into a restaurant and just left her baby with a total stranger. She just handed the baby over and then left. And the lady was just cuddling the baby like she fell in love with her. Her boyfriend was like he fell in love with her. And I'm gonna let y'all hear the story. But my thing is, I don't know how. Maybe she must have hid the pregnancy all the 9 months. I was afraid to confide in her family or tell any friends or anybody at all because you can't hide a pregnancy. I've heard stories of a lot of young girls have done that in the past. But I'm glad she didn't have the baby buried, throw it in the water, harm it, hurt her, harm or whatever. I think in her little young mind, she was taking the baby to safety. So I'm gonna read the story. Oh, TMZ got it up here too. I looked at it on another story. Anyways, in New Jersey, 14-year-old leaves newborn stranger, seemingly flees the scene. A teenager who apparently just given birth left her kid with a woman who was grubbing at a New Jersey restaurant. But luckily, the baby will get a good home after all. And they were saying they thought the baby was like 1 day old. You saw it, Carrie Ray? Yeah. Y'all, I shared on my community wall. I fell in love with that baby just looking at the baby and hearing the story and seeing how the lady who she gave the baby to was cuddling the baby, as her arm was loving her and everything. I don't know, I felt bad for the mother and the baby. Anyway, this happened Wednesday in Jersey City where Elise Scott and her boyfriend Walter were having lunch at a joint called El Patron. Without of nowhere, this teen girl who said to be just 14 years old wanders in, somewhat cloaked, carrying a newborn in her arms. In the CCTV footage provided by the restaurant owners, you see the teen walk up to the counter, seemingly ask something, and then sits down at a table, which is when Scott checks in. She goes over to the young mother, and they appear to have a brief conversation before the girl finally hands her baby over to Scott, who then takes the child, the girl was a little girl, back to her table. As she rocks her, the teenager comes over herself for a bit, but then abruptly walks out and seemingly flees. And that was a sad situation. Scott later told authorities that the teen mom was asking for help, and that Scott, who's trained in CPR and first aid, asked if she could check the baby's vitals which the mother allowed. Sure enough, the police were called and a flock of first responders showed up to the scene, even providing oxygen to the baby as she appeared to be having trouble breathing. Reports say that the infant also still had some of an umbilical cord attached. That's how they know the baby was just born the day before that day. She still had some of the umbilical cord attached. Eventually, one of the police officers takes the kid. That little girl must have went somewhere, and if she didn't know she was pregnant, because I used to watch I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant on TV, those episodes too. And then all of a sudden they get in a hard, bad cramp. They don't know what's rolled up. I mean, what's going on with them. They ball up. then they have a baby and they being shocked. I don't know, it's weird. Not unless she knew she was pregnant and then she's from the type of family that she couldn't talk to. No cousins, no friends, no mothers, no nothing. So I'm just glad the baby's safe. So that's one thing we can discuss, today when if anybody want to speak on that. Now, another thing real quick. See, y'all, the way we live, and I'm saying most of us here, maybe 85, 90% of us live, 90% here on the YouTube and in real life, we're considered as the working poor. We don't have big time money like that. So we know how to live off of salary every 2 years. Every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Even us with small businesses, which I don't have one no more. I keep telling you I had a daycare. It's still not a hell of a lot of money. We're still not rich, but we're comfortable enough. We have what we want or need. Now, I'm saying all this to say, yeah, Lord, and I hope it sounds like a racist thing, but it can't be, because I remember all the years I lived in Las Vegas, whenever one of those guys, white, rich, wealthy men, whatever, lose their money. I've heard tales when I lived there. It was in the town when I lived there. There were people actually would jump out of one of those resorts from high stories above because they lost all their money. See, rich people, if they were to lose their money right now today, to me, and it's just my opinion, they wouldn't know how to live. See, because we could turn and stretch that penny to a dollar when it comes to food. We know how to boil a pot of beans and neck bones and stuff. We know how to get by. Now, this story, I first ran across it because I was watching Willie D live. So this man loses his money, and then he goes crash, into a crowd of people because he lost all his money. And he lost all his money in Bitcoin. You know what we be seeing? And I'm still not quite understanding how they work, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. But they got the story also in the news. But I liked the way Willie D broke it down better. So I meant to put in a reaction to that. Yeah, that's a touching story. Yeah, they don't know how to survive, y'all. We're used to living. We know how to do it. But I like the Willie D story better. So we're gonna listen to him. I'm gonna put up my favorite thing in a minute. Then the news, and then I'll go over to the one with the news. I don't, it's just that he know how to break it down better. Well, as far as I'm concerned, okay, it's just what it is, as far as I'm concerned. Now, okay, let me put my fair rights up. We said in the Great Depression they can't. No, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. So this been going on for years. Like I say, there used to be a lot of people back then, and I lived there when this one guy jumped off the 30th floor of one of those days. He lost, and he had housed his family all the time in expensive motels and hotels, and he would get up in a penthouse, and then he lost his money, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the Willie D one, y'all. Thank you, Lady Nika. Soon as commercial law. But yeah, we know how to live. We know how to do it. We were taught that way. I definitely know how to, stretch a penny to a dollar, so to speak. I definitely would know how to do it. And a lot of us will. It is what it is. It's just, okay, here we go. What you talk about? I like when you say that. Do, do, do. I like his music. Do, 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 do.
A car drove into a crowd of pedestrians in the northeastern Chinese port city of Dalian, killing 5 people and injuring 5. Police called it an act of revenge against society. Now, why would somebody do such a low-down, dirty, despicable thing? Authorities say that the man was upset that he lost all of his money in the recent Bitcoin crash. That's it. Low down, dirty. People are really crazy. Man, what happened to losing your money and, just going to drink it off?
Good morning.
What happened? What happened to just, let me tell you something, fam, about this crypto and even the stock market, which I do both. Never put up more than you can afford to lose. Anytime you gamble, it's just that. You have to give that money. When you give that money up, when you turn that money over, you must act like you're never going to see it again. You're never going to get a nickel back. That's the kind of mentality you have to have.
But yeah, Willie D. But they when they use the money, they can't handle it. They just can't handle it for some reason. And I'm saying they because that's been my experience through the years when somebody lose their money is one of the wealthier white guys that can't handle it. Gamble their money, lose their money. The stock market crash, you lost some money, and then you go hang yourself. There's even been instances where some of them went and killed up their whole family first and then committed suicide on themselves. Their life depends on that money.
Now, of course, you want to try to come up, but if you don't, you have to understand that is the risk you take. Kind of like in the game of love. Man, boy, that love is a beautiful thing, ain't it? When it's working, it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you're winning, you're winning.
I know. I just net.
Go bad.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna play the whole 5 minutes. He do, but at the time I'm listening to him, I have time. But right here, I have to speed it up, and it does take a long time, girl. If y'all didn't know, she said this is what it is right here. When you catch one of his replays, you have to. Well, Sir King talks slower though. But anyway, yeah, I have to throw that in there. Just so you have an idea of what I mean when I say he talks slow. And then, but at least with Willie D, he ain't doing all the little music in between the jokes, the speaking for 15, 20 minutes and like that, But anyway, back to what I'm saying. And then one more second, I'll be done. This one.
Oh,
He does so, but I like him though.
They know how to just drop their head and reset.
Exactly.
Others lose their damn minds. They're ready to kill everything. They want to kill the girl,
kill the dogs, kill the parents, kill the children, kill everybody. Now read a couple comments. It's one person said, when I lose in stocks, I just go roll a joint. But I never put up more than I can afford to lose. Somebody said, I hate people like this. You want to take yourself out, then take yourself out, but don't take innocent people all along with you. And that's the truth. You upset because you lost your money. You want to go mow down a bunch of innocent people. Well, anyway, that's another story. Let me move on with that one. Let me read some of y'all first. I did speak to Just Nat, Bestie 7. See, although he's dead now, Bernie Madoff was first exposed. It came out that him and his wife initially wanted to commit suicide. Yeah. Willie D, the only slow talking brother. I know, because his stories are interesting. And I'm surfing around yesterday, a little bit trying to get away from some of the rah-rah. Because y'all be truthful. I just haven't been in the mood. And I've been watching some of my favorite, and I watch them, and I leave, I come back, and I watch them. Because it's just starting to be the same old, the same people with the same stuff. And I'm not meaning the people I watch, the people that want to be seen, that we call clout chasers. They just around just doing witch hunts on everybody. I don't appreciate them doing that on Brianna, because she's joking. They come on here and joke and drag us to the, y'all just drag us up and down the street, around the corner, or just into the dirt. But let somebody come on here and joke. Oh my God, then it's on. One more story before I get to Rick Reed, how bad he dragged Big Man TV. Okay, good. I'm not at my 30 yet. Trying to get it all in, y'all, for my 30. Yeah, I gets it in though, because I can talk fast, Sir King. I ain't got to do all that in between stuff. I can talk fast. Now, y'all, now, did Kwamebrown just start this YouTube channel? And all of a sudden, everybody flocked over there? Or has he always had a channel? And the reason I'm saying this is because now, every time I turn on my computer or look at YouTube, it's video at the video, video at the video all day. He ain't done, y'all. He's worn down anybody that's in his way and anybody that's been in his past. Like Dr. Boyce Watkins was wrong. I caught a little bit of Lady Nika yesterday. Well, did the replay stuff. She spoke on it. But I have watched him, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I watch him sometime. I like Dr. Boyce Watkins sometime, just sometime. But why is he doing the most? I don't get that. Why is Dr. Boyce Watkins doing the most? Now, we're going to go there too, because I said I had a couple of reactions I want to do. Then I got to get, before I get to my YouTube stuff. And whoever don't like the fact that that's what I've been doing lately, don't watch. Don't watch. That's all you got to do. Just not watch. Because I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay? Now, let me find my story. I had it right here. Yeah. I just marked it. Hold on a minute, y'all. Let me get to my mark. Sorry about that, y'all. Here I am. It's only an 11-minute video. I'm going to put my fair race back up. So, Lady Nika, you say he had a channel? Yeah, because that's all we're starting to see. And I'm saying, well, maybe because I subscribed to him, the reason why I'm starting to just see all this stuff cross here. But wow, I'm saying, is this new or something? Why are we all of a sudden just seeing him? That's all I'm starting to see. Kwamebrown. And then I shouldn't have taken my eye up for what I was just doing, because I just marked my spot, lost my spot again. Let me get it right back. Let me get it right back. Thank you, Lady Nika. Let me get my spot right back. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Y'all, I just had a camera slip. I was trying to get back to my thing. This thing out. I just had a camera slip. Oh my God. I ain't lying, y'all. I didn't mean to come on camera, but that's okay. Let me get back to it. I didn't mean to come on camera. I promise y'all, and I'm still trying to get off the camera. Hold on. Yes, indeed. But anyway, y'all, Kwamebrown responds to Dr. Boyce Watkins saying he will be silenced. Because Boyce Watkins is talking about he's going to try to silence the man's channel, and he want to know him as an elder. Well, let y'all hear first, then we'll talk about it. Yeah, let me get this down. I mean, that was a real camera slip for real, y'all. And I had a hard time getting off of it because I was trying to get off of it too fast. Y'all be careful with these camera slips. I'm glad I be having on my robe and stuff in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have this naked booty like I'm looking at right now on my other gadget. It's a naked booty of Charlemagne, and his picture of him on the other side, he laying naked, but they got the star with his butt. I'm going to have to talk about that in a minute. Yeah.
Watkins. See, I knew this was going to happen. See, I knew a lot of the
now
educated folk.
Kanye kind of talks slow too, but while he's doing this, he's sitting there playing some game with his son too. He was showing how close he was his son, because people was even criticizing that he don't have a relationship with his children.
Was going to be upset with me, and I knew a lot of, probably everybody going to be upset with me, because my life story debunk a lot of narratives. And when you hear a man speak like me, after you done kicked him in his ass for 20 motherfucking years, he still sounds strong like this. I probably ruffled a lot of goddamn feathers. So, let me take my big ass face up on this camera. So, I just have to ask, my brother, you for the people, right, Dr. Boyce? Now, why would you get on a live show without reaching out to me or anything, or email or something? It's almost like you giving them the playbook to take down my channel. You've said that over and over again, and that's the new narrative now.
And see, he described it as giving the playbook to take down his channel. We call it planting seeds. You know how somebody want to put something in their mind? But it is what Dr. Boyce is doing. He's telling people, oh, his channel can get taken down this way, because this can have that. He's planting seeds. That's what he's doing. But he putting it as play-by-play blueprint. Let's continue.
Take down the channel. They're going to take down the channel. Instead of it being we the people and bringing your people in that's follow you and saying, you're not going to take down this channel because the people have spoken and they like this dude. And we're tired of hearing the same narrative from people like you, sir. That you talk a lot, you get paid a lot. Where are the results, sir? See, I'm a result nigga. You can call me whatever you want to call me. Your opinion don't mean nothing to me. But what I'm saying is, I'm a result of what happens. I'm a walking, breathing example of a free thinker. You can't debunk nothing I'm saying with your talking, because my life said you a motherfucking lie, and my mama's cooking told me so.
Now I like the way he explained when he giving us the tea. He giving us his mama's cooking, and when you see him, you see how he do a little hand. He putting the seasoning on everything he talking about. I love that time. His mama's cooking. Let's go, Kwamebrown.
So instead of you trying to dox a brother on the sneak tip, sir, and the rest of you YouTubers just telling them, oh, they gonna take your channel down. How you gonna take your channel down? Why don't you saying, why aren't you speaking power? You always talking about powernomics. Talk like you got some power. We not gonna let his channel get down. You ain't even talking about the things that I'm saying out of my mouth, sir. It's sad. You buck dancing and belly aching too. That don't sound like strength to me. They might take his channel down. They might take his channel down. If niggas like you, let them.
And he's absolutely correct. The niggas like him. And then they had the audacity to say that because he's using the terms nigga, like all the rest of them do, and the cussing words, Boyce Watkins is making this into a lie. And I don't know what Vicky Dillon got to do with this. And she from that woke sector now. I tried to watch the lady. Oh, by the way, I love her beautiful hair, long, beautiful, thick hair. I think that's her real hair. I don't know if it is or not. But anyway, is that the woke sector or something? Well, I try to watch it, but I just can't, really get into it deep like that. I just really can't. I'll be trying. But we're going to hit one more minute of this. This is 11-minute video. Y'all know, like I said, I get bored fast, especially when it's somebody slow. I just want to play a little bit, and then we can speak on it, move up some a little bit, get the gist of what's going on, and it is what it is. Come on, Kwame. Yeah, you start to be like Sir King, very slow.
It's sad. But Dr. Boyce, I told you, and I told all of you, Mama's cooking is watching. So while you on your live telling them the blueprint on how to take my channel down because of a technicality, I noticed it's a technicality go along, get along game. Because of a technicality that I use the N-word that I changed to brothers. Yeah, it's changed now to brothers. Go look it up. Thank you for the tip, though. So, yeah. Salute you for that.
So now he went too far planting the seeds. He said, thank you for the tip. He put in the word brothers and placed the word nigger. But to me, Boyce Watkins, y'all got to go watch him now, was planting seeds. I have to move on from that. Okay, y'all know I have to move on. But anyway, that's the gist of it. And like I said, every time I turn my computer, yesterday, oh my God, every time there's a short video, there's a long version, but the people watching, this man actually have in one video, he can get up to like 29,000 people one time just watching him. And then all the super chats he getting, he's donating, he said, to the underprivileged. He said he's buying tennis shoes. He's giving it out to the young people. He's doing stuff, the money. He's not keeping it himself. For those ones that was mentioned about the money he was getting, Because yes, they was talking about that also. He's donating that money. He said he don't need the money. He's donating it. He's going to, go to in the areas where underprivileged kids at. And he's saying tennis shoes. I guess he feel like everybody, what the boys do like tennis shoes for the parents that can't afford them. I imagine he's going to put some of his own money with it, but that's what he says he's doing with the money. No, and that ain't the way we all talk, but that's the terminology a lot of men use and some ladies. You hear a lot of ladies saying nigga this, nigga that. Now, me personally think that don't sound good coming from a woman. Every 5 or 6 words, nigga this, nigga that. But it is, people talk how they want to talk. Everybody do their own kind of slang talk. So we black, that's how we talk. No, because we black, that's not. But that's just the terminology these days. A lot of young folks and some older ones talk like that. It is what it is. Now, I'm going to move on. Oh, and she just texted me and told me she's getting off the airplane. Let me see. So I got to say, okay. I almost forgot. Okay. Now that taken care of. Now, good morning, Stacy Robinson, Carrie Ray, Rob Black. Let's move right along. Y'all, I just been sleeping so hard because the melatonin that have me sleeping in the daytime. I'll be watching stuff. I can't even know if this was last night or yesterday. I just remember wanting to come on and say something about the fact how Rick Reed dragged. Well, he was calling it Fat Bitch TV, and I didn't know what he was talking about. So I had to sit there and listen for a while. Then I caught on. He was talking to Big Man. Big Man, why are you still getting into it, everybody? What's up with that? I mean, because he's not lying. From the first time I saw Big Man to now, because I had to go peek and see what everybody was talking about this morning, he has gotten wider. He has. And so Rick was saying he was 700 pounds and he almost died. And they had to send him to fat for him, but he probably was meeting at some kind of camp, Rick Reed, gonna put a little joke, make a little fun the way he said it. Okay. But I'm not particularly, Rick Reed, I'm sorry, I'm not particularly want to get in the mother part. So I'm a little bit of that alone, but his mother dying. Okay. So I'm whispering that part. But anyway, yeah, he was talking about how he had lost most of the weight. He was talking about his pressure went through the roof. He just almost passed. Yeah, by high blood pressure. Is this true? And he was talking about him and S. Hutchinson was on the panel. And I peeked over there to see what he was talking about. Yeah, they were on the panel and she's doing her normal spiel, and stuff like that. But, Big Man, I never really wanted to go in on you because I recognize there's a problem there for real. And I'm still not going in on you. I'm just doing my news on what I saw and what I heard while watching Rick Reed. It is what it is. And to the young ladies that's saying she's going to fall, that's talking about them, get busy because I'm going to always talk about something when something happened on here. But he's tended to be falling out with everybody because now from what I hear, he done fell out with April Walker. Now, wasn't she the one Big Man over there that was telling you to leave me and the others along over here, the ones that truly had your back, letting you come on my panel, wouldn't let nobody drag you or anything, and then you turn against me for her and the other young lady that's doing all the false flagging? Now you over there into it with them. So now my point is, I don't feel sorry for you no more. I don't care what you got going on with you. You're not as slow as you portray yourself, or people would say, leave him alone. He's a little touch of autism and all this. He's not high on the spectrum, because me sitting back watching him now all this year, he do the most. He do more than anybody. Okay, you do more than anybody. I really don't care about how I was hearing how you be over there saying something about me. You got to get over that. Because I was trying to explain even last night when I went up there on Sir King panel just to say, hey, I told me you never know when I might pop up because I don't really get on panels, but if I get in the mood to come and say hi, I will, and that's what I did. He highlighted what I said earlier. I was going to get back around to it. He highlighted a comment that one of my other stalkers that hide in my bushes or catch my replay saying something about she lying, because we were just talking. I said, and I joked with him too as well. I said, you one of my favorites. He played the Stop Your Lying video, like I said. I said, and I bust out laughing. Let me play this for you. I said, well, let me rephrase that. You're one of the, which is one of the favorite ones I want to go in at. The most favorite one is Juicy, Dr. Juicy Pastor J, or whatever, since he didn't change the name, I ain't really changed the name good. That's the relationship we got, and that's how I meant it. But it's all in fun to me. I don't hate nobody on here. Absolutely nobody. And about all that other foolishness that's going around, what people can't joke. I believe there's a witch hunt, and I don't know if it's because of jealousy, because the young lady is doing great with her channels. The young lady have promotions, she got products that she promote, because we all only hear a joke. Now, Sir King played the video of the Chinese guy. And I didn't, well, first of all, no, I don't know, truthful, if you're going to say that about me hearing that, I don't know if he was or not, but I clearly, because I even got in Pizarro's chat yesterday when they was talking about some stuff was going on, and it was a new guy up there. I even wrote something, and I was playing in Pizarro's chat. I wrote, so in other words, by that, because the one person, the host, had drugged somebody in that we don't know nothing about. And that's another thing. People are saying, how new people come on here that we absolutely don't know, and then they start getting that one of us. Well, if you knew and you from an opposite race, I feel the same way. I'm not down with you coming here and attacking nobody. I don't know who you are, especially if it's from the opposite race. Everybody got a different opinion. That's just me. When it comes to one of the nations coming at my people like that. Now I got Caucasian friends, don't get me wrong. I got Caucasian over here in my chat, don't get me wrong. I don't like the ones that think because they have a black spouse or a black friend that they can be free to call us niggas. Just go, because you don't know if they playing or not when they say it. They're saying it in a joking way, but they're not playing. They just feel like they have the license to say that to you because they have, a black spouse, a black friend, or whatever. No, I don't do that. But this person sounds like they're from, I don't know if they're Laotian, Vietnamese, Chinese, or whatever the needs. I don't know which one they were. But to me, it's the same, because they look down on us as well. I don't care if nobody say they do. I've lived a lot of years and I've seen that and I know that. Okay. So I'm not participating. And another thing, you got somebody going around here sharing the racist videos. Why? And I didn't know who it was at first. I first arrested, somebody did it before, because I'm trying to figure out who was doing this. But baby, when I heard their voice fast, I said, no, please don't. One of my people, and think it's funny, or to try to get at them, because they know that's the lowest thing you can do, is when you get one of those prejudiced Caucasians that come at one of our people. That is the lowest thing somebody can do, in my opinion. Get somebody black to do it, if that's the case. But when you go get somebody like that, then y'all know, that's wrong. I'm not down with that. That lets me know that y'all talking behind the scenes. Always have talk behind the scene, and gonna continue to talk behind the scenes, and y'all in cahoots together, doxing. Simple as that. Then people want to lie and say, I'm doxing. Now y'all know I don't even got time with my channels. Am I really gonna sit here and get on a computer and look up something about somebody that I really don't care about, that I don't know, to where their past is so insignificant to me that I know it can't do nothing for me these days? Like when somebody was over there in Kwani chat talking about they got all my information. Kwani said, when was it, 20 years ago? We got bigger fish to fry. What was it? Then she joked about it, y'all. I had to laugh at it too. She did what? She marched in the Civil War. She gave it the Black Panther Party. I don't care what it was, 20 years ago. Who cares about an old lady past? Y'all had to laugh at that myself. You know, quiet and ratchet. But sometimes you listen at her, y'all. Sometimes you listen at her. She do be funny. She really do. It is what it is. Now let me look up and speak as some more people came in. Hey, K Chanel. I don't deal with others in my personal spaces. I like my acquaintances and friends like I like my coffee black. So I'm damn sure not dealing with. Exactly. See, she get what I'm saying. And sometimes people don't want to voice it the way I'm saying it because they think it sounds prejudiced. It's not like the other troll. I'm going to go ahead and say his name. Apocalypse. I don't usually say his name. Now, that whole weirdo is sitting over there mad because I didn't put my life on hold for 3 years of anybody else. She really felt like that. I guess we weren't supposed to come on YouTube no more or whatever. Just give up. Just stop. Because he's another one that can't stop trolling me. I don't like mention name, but I'm just go ahead and tell y'all who I'm talking about. Well, he's another one that be behind the scenes over there. Because I even showed y'all receipts, what, about 7 months ago, of him working with Pink Booty. Y'all remember that? A whole weirdo. He was in Sir King's chat last night too, trying to get my attention. I also told Sir King when I was up there, when he asked me, do you want to respond to this? And I said, oh no, I ain't got time for that. I don't worry about that stuff. I'm going to talk to you. And he just said, oh, well, okay, moved on. Because I guess, you know what I'm saying, he was in agreement with me that that's stale, that's old, don't nobody want to hear all that. Because somebody even in the chat, they don't want to hear all that old stuff. Because they start talking little dark forest stuff or whatever. But he was also in there. And so I said, have you noticed that I never speak back to the trolls and people chat? I never give them the energy at a time. Therefore, I think they just look stupid. Just stop. Y'all they just don't realize how crazy. And it's 3 of them, y'all. I usually don't say their name. I'm gonna mention all 3 of them. Well, y'all know the main one. You know, Lil Rico, you know, for some reason, he said something about I don't like him because of Black Force. That's not it. It wasn't about dislike. It's about you being jealous of a relationship I have with why it won't stop. I've been doing it now for 3 years. That's not it. I don't hate or dislike nobody. I just don't fool with you. The other one is this Summer Breeze. I see her everywhere bothering people. She's a non-factor. She don't even got a channel. And then Apocalypse. All weird. So I heard he was over there saying stuff. So I peeked over there and he's doing the most. And basically that's it. Now y'all probably won't hear me mention his name for another 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Draco Osama. Oh, y'all, and I'm forgetting to tell y'all, hit the like. And if you want to bless me, you can drop something in my Cash App too. It's up there by my 9. Now we're gonna get rid of this one right here. Now, do y'all see that? Move it too. I didn't see that was coming. I mean, did y'all see that? I should have read it first. See, I got a bad habit putting stuff up and not reading it first. So sorry about that one. But I'm quite sure y'all probably gone by now because I just, you know, don't have my gadget in my hand. So we're not gonna, and we're not gonna do that over here. You know, we're just not going to do it. So sorry about that, Brent. I didn't read it first. I got to start reading some of this first before I put it up. Big Man TV would cut someone out, then turn around crying for exactly. I don't have that for him no more. Once upon a time, I did. Oh, y'all, I've been talking over my 30 minutes. I told you sometimes just get away from myself. Thank you, Mitri. I know, Lady Nika, I just picked up my phone and looked. Because that person was in a few people things I was able to see. Yeah, good morning, Rose Bennett. Good morning. Whew. Oh, well. But anyway, do anybody got something to say on any of these subjects? I've been speaking now for 44 minutes. Y'all know I've been doing my little hour shows in the mornings. Basically, that's it. That Rick Reed went in on him. But y'all, I wasn't around when they said that all this supposed to happen on the panel last night with Big Man and April Walker. Whose panel was that? Now, you know, people send me little stuff. And then I don't watch them. I might peek for myself when somebody mentioned to me, but I don't watch them. But I am saying, Big Man, after all of this, you had some true supporters over here. Me and a lot of people that be in my chat, you had some true supporters over here. But you went over there, falling up behind the gremlin. Now you falling out. And by the way, y'all, the gremlin was bragging that Stanky Baby called her gremlin first. However, I don't remember that, but so you're so happy that somebody calling you the gremlin? So she really happy that somebody thinking, but no, but people don't know. Stanky baby, what she call a firearm, called me gremlin first. So you accept that name, you realize you're looking like a gremlin over there. And so I'm not gonna play none of that stuff because the other young lady. Oh, then I found out this morning, y'all don't know how true it is and really don't care. They say she ain't pregnant for real. I was wondering how somebody can go around and cause that much corruption, and got a child living in you and the child feeling all the different spirits and stuff that's going on in your body. Good morning, Summer Rays. I was wondering how that can actually happen. You got to be careful. You never know how your child won't come out thinking what kind of mind they're going to have. And Bless was dragging the baby. Bless was dragging no baby. Bless said, I'm praying for the baby, and all those negative spirits are not cool right now while you're carrying the child. I still haven't went on to that lady. She only in her 20s. Like a lot of people say age don't matter, but that's just my standard. I don't never want to be like DL over there coming off like you got all this knowledge and wisdom, but you're cussing all these young ladies out. Ignore them. Polaroid picture. The comment about Brand was actually in the chat for about 2 minutes before. Oh, was it? I didn't see it. See, because I'm on my panel and I highlight stuff when I want to. And if it was one of my mods finally saw it, they probably was like me, didn't read it. They probably didn't read it. So, that's, I never want to look like a girl. If I was her, I would be suing this dental thing. Lady Nika telling you too. Okay, thanks, Porter. I was multitasking, didn't see the comment. Thank you. And she didn't see it. And any other mods here? I don't know. And if she don't mind, she didn't see it. And I didn't read it before I put it up there. And Brianna in here, she know evidently we didn't see it. Or something went on. I'm looking up. So Lady Nika don't mind here. Oh, that's right, because Pizarro, you're a mod on Bless too. I thought Jessica was a mod. Oh, Jessica just came in though. Good morning, Jessica. Oh, Face, y'all here with them. Maybe they didn't see it. Man, here, they all here. So ain't a big deal though. The fact is we got rid of it. Because sometimes we don't catch everything. It just get lost amongst all the other things. Yes, it does. That's just the way it is. So we do our best. Okay, so we're not gonna go there. That's your opinion. It is what it is. And I don't cut at nobody. I just, give my opinion. I just give my opinion. That's just what it is. Because people really made a big deal out of me saying, baby, I'm sick. I didn't mean a baby for real. I mean a youngin'. I'm an old lady. She was one of those babies to me. But people still mentioning that. Because, I guess it's just for something to talk about. I'm like, okay, Jessica, see, I was, because I'll be forgetting. Okay. I knew it was somewhere. Every time he cries, he wanted to kill himself. That's what they were saying, huh? Did anybody know why he was saying that? I did hear him say something. They say the video was took down, and it wasn't on Jay Wilson's panel because of him saying something about the suicide. I'm glad you mentioned that. I did hear that part of it too. Watch her, don't know why she popped on the phone, but oh, so she was over there too. Well, she gonna try to get anywhere that she can get. It's simple as that. You know what? Kill it, whatever. You don't always got to explain that you changed. You ain't the channel, ain't nobody saying nothing to you. You don't always, every time you come back, before you go back to Sean Brownie, and then when you come back, you don't always got to explain. I understand you be changed for that season. So that season can be a month, 2 or 3 months, whatever. Then you change, you come back, and then you change, you go back. We get it. So I'm only saying that because I noticed that you always somewhere explaining. While you praying, somebody knows the change in you. Let people see the change in you. Because when you saying that yourself, I'm thinking something up with that. You want us to trust you right away. Ain't nothing going on. No, stop saying that. You can make outside argue with why she's saying that. She want somebody to get her trust right away so she can do what she do. Why you saying that? Hey, Brianna, I'm sorry, girl. You riding the clock, you at work? So don't do that. You in the chat, just talk. Like when you go to that, just talk. You ain't got to keep explaining everything because it made me think, wow. Yeah, you know, she changes the name all the time. If you change, you change. If we didn't think you had a little bit change, believe me, you wouldn't be in my chat. He was on April talking big shit. Now I don't know what happened then when he was on. Yeah, Stacy, because I heard something like that. You went up there? Let me catch Brianna. Bessie, I went up there and told him he would curry. Laugh out loud. Oh, that's what you said, but Brianna. Now that's Asian descent. Curry is Indians, baby. Maybe you did get assaulted. Maybe that's why they like super season that we call accent. That's why when you go to Chinese restaurant, people ask, do y'all use MSG? So maybe he got insulted because you sound like, you know, eating some Laotian, Vietnamese, Chinese, you know, something like that. And he got insulted because they don't into curry. That's the only thing I think of now. You know, I'm joking around, but it is what it is. See, they like accent, like we like salt and pepper. What else do we like? What most seasons that us black folks use? Seasoning salt, but anyway. I listen to the thing. Yeah, I listen to it. I just saw him on Jay Wilson. I don't watch the Gremlin. Oh, she did. But see, this is my question to you, and maybe Miss Brazil too. But it seems like y'all like that's the relationship. Y'all like to go back and forth with each other because she's always on Miss Brazil's panel. So I thought maybe y'all start developing a YouTube ship, and that's just what y'all do. Y'all like each other. That's why y'all go back and forth with each other. That's just me for her to do that. Because I never, in the beginning, I didn't think you wanted nothing to do with it. Then I started thinking, well, y'all developing a relationship because y'all go back and forth and y'all on each other's panel. Let me see if this shuts them up. It was racially insensitive to make the green card joke. However, it was a joke, but poor taste, babes, okay? Now let it go. Leave her alone about it. Yeah. I'm laughing at the fact that maybe he got upset over the curry. You're right. He did. Yes, he did. Oh, yeah, go by information. If anybody enjoyed me this morning, anybody, you can drop your cash out or like. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. If you like the old girls commentary, go on to drop it. 284 people in here. All of y'all can drop $1 right now if y'all want to. If you can, because I know we all still going through a lot. Some of us back at work, but I'm saying some of us. I'm not, but I'm just saying. Bestie, we are all outraged at things to non-black. Miss Bizarre. See, she's joking too, but Miss Bizarre, somebody gonna take this around with her, baby girl. You know how they do it. You know how they do it. Yes, you know how they do it. Lady me got grab with the fat jokes were sad. Oh, they had those kind of jokes over there too. But now listen, Miss Bizarre, and then let me say this too. And don't you? Well, you ain't the type to get in your fifis, but everything. She's gonna be back on your panel today, babes. And it's your panel. You can run it like you want to. Don't get me wrong. Just like I'm gonna drop my link. Anybody can come up here and speak. Once I'm doing my commentary, if somebody want to come and speak, whatever you want to speak about, they can do that. It is what it is. Why are they trying to censor? Who's trying to censor it? What? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. We got to delete something else here. I'm glad I didn't get it out. I start reading it first. Girl, that's why I gotta stay out the chat. I get to reading stuff before I was looking at it first, because you know on StreamYard, I can't tell it's gone. Okay. But I don't mind people doing their opinion, but let it be tasteful. I don't, in other words, I don't even want it to be a drag fest. All the time. Okay, I guess this is okay. Let me read this. Why it seems like people are returning into Power Rangers just because Bree said what she said to this Ling, but we drag each other all the time. I don't know, girl. I just told y'all how they ran with my little stuff because I used the word baby. you know, and it is what it is. Okay, let me see. I got to make sure that you talking first. I'm going to make sure that, let me look at my phone. Okay, so I'm reading a long one. You just put up there, Miss Conspiracy. Okay, let me see. I don't give a F less. I'm grown. They don't control me. I don't got to feel your way for a non-black man because he's kind of like us. That's what I was saying. They look down on us just as much as them. I'm telling you that. I know that from experience in my life. Especially the Chinese, they really do. So, you know, you're right about that. They really do. And I don't care about what all these new nuts coming. I just ain't gonna be bothered with them. And if they attacked her parents and I went for what I could hear and see and then, okay, yeah. So, yeah, you ain't got to keep explaining your stance either. You did what you had to do, Brandon. You can fight back all you want. Because, you know, they stay at my appearance and everything. Y'all know how they do it. Y'all know how they do it. Exactly. Pay attention, y'all. And that's why it just depends. You know, some of the Chinese restaurants that I've known down here, when you go in there, you can tell some of them, they'd be more prejudiced than a Caucasian. And I don't know why, but it always have been like that. You know, now the Spanish always been at the bottom, the Mexicans. Okay, we were above them than the Spanish, but somewhere along, I don't know how the Chinese fit in there to think they're better than us, but it is what it is, if that's what it was. See, let's see, read this one. The joke was about Ness always screaming, we attack her. Don't nobody be attacking her. That lady get up there and be dragging everybody, and she keep talking about, well, how does she put it? Roasting. Which I didn't know people still roast like that these days, but oh well. I don't know. I use race a lot. When I got them races coming over here at me around, you know, I'll say the Peckerwood Road in a minute. So it is what it is. But they got to come at me first. That's how I do it. It is what it is. Well, it's over with. Now let's move on. We getting stuck there. I talked about way more than just that. That's right. People gonna always pull apart our jokes. People gonna always nick and pick our jokes. Because I'm telling y'all right now to the day, the little statement I said, meaning a young lady in the sector, oh my God, that's not a baby. He can be protected. You know, but anyway, as long as y'all giving y'all respectful opinion in here, I don't mind, because that's what people do in here. Y'all don't block for respectful opinions. Simple as that. Y'all been talking my hour. Do anybody want to say something? Because I can drop my link. You know, let me reiterate, y'all. Let me go back over. The man that can't live broke, that drove down a bunch of people, killed 5, wounded 5. The little 14, what y'all do? Anybody got an opinion on a 14-year-old girl? Don't y'all think she did the right thing? Yeah, I'm gonna drop it fakes. You got opinion on the little girl, that 14-year-old that was scared out of her mind, was terrified, had a baby, didn't nobody know about it? Trade, not all of them. Now the one from Spain, the Spanish one, the one that's supposed to have so much money, probably do, but not the one from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So some of them do, and they don't call themselves Mexican or Hispanic. They say I'm Spanish because they think saying Spanish sounds better than saying that they're Mexican. See, I ran across that too in my lifetime. They really do. They tell you in a minute, I'm not Mexican, I'm Spanish. Which they do have a lot of money there, Jerry. Whenever we had the convention in Las Vegas and you had the Spanish, so-called Spanish, their booths will always be, oh, this is beautiful, expensive. Jerry, they have money, y'all. Now, those are the ones that think they better. They tell you in a minute, they think they better. They really do. So do we know who got the girl? They didn't say, Brianna, but let me drop the link though. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, girl. Let somebody come here and drag somebody there. Actually, it's a lot of y'all. I'm not gonna let people go too far with. Now, far as the chat, y'all gonna go back at each other, respectfully. I hope. I mean, not nothing too ratchet below the belt. But had I known, oh, and I hate to say this, that lady Nika got drugged in my chat under another name. Oh Lord, I'm kind of glad I didn't know. I'm kind of glad I didn't know. Simple as that. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up here where I drop this name. Because if she knew she was pregnant, the little girl might have wore girdles and everything to school to hide that. And then I hear, since I be watching this show, when people be having this show, but I didn't know I was pregnant, people could be on a period still. I wonder, did she not know she's having a baby, y'all? I got to follow that up because they didn't say all that. Matter of fact, I'm going to get back to the story right now when I'm talking y'all to see. You know what was said? I'm going to do that. Okay. Where did I get it? Let me see. I don't know. They're in Spanish. The Spaniards do not accept them as a closer to. That's what I just said. They are not going to call themselves Mexican. They think they better. But you said, but they don't want, we are from England. Yeah, they do. They think they better. I am too, Brianna. Because what if she had been one of them young girls that was so scared that she buried the baby, or drowned the baby, or wrapped up in the bag and threw in the garbage can? We heard stories like that. Girl, I don't know. And I can just imagine but the lady took the baby with open arms. Let me put my banner up, face just first, babes, so I hear your voice. Let me put my thing up, girl. Not the banner. I'm not gonna make me a banner since I said that. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll do my big face today. Hey,
It's
face.
me. It's me.
Okay. Did somebody record your voice saying it's me?
No, nobody recorded my voice.
I don't know. These people do some stuff. What's up, baby?
Oh, okay. I got a couple of things I want to comment on. The 14-year-old girl, I find I'm kind of curious as to why she went to the restaurant instead of going to a hospital or a fire department. I'm glad she went and gave the baby to someone, but I mean, by her going to a restaurant and just giving her to somebody, she don't know who she was giving that baby to. At least if you give it to a fire department or the hospital, it
Well,
has a better chance.
you gotta keep in mind she's only 14 years old. She
Yeah,
probably
I
was
understand that,
terrified.
but for her to be able to carry that baby that time, and the baby was from the picture I saw, the baby had on clothes, right?
No, the baby was wrapped in a big towel, a big thick woolly blanket or something.
Okay. I knew it was something over the baby. I'm just saying it would have just been easy. I'm quite sure she had to pass a fire department or a hospital just to get there.
Well, I'm thinking, like I said, either the baby was just born that night or that morning, and she was, stressing on what to do because they say some of the umbilical cord was still there. Maybe she thought if she was going to the hospital and drop the baby out there, going to question her. We don't know what went through a child's
Well,
mind. I'm
but
only glad she went in the closest place. I feel like she thinking it was the quickest and easier place for her to dot in and hand somebody the baby. That's just me thinking. It could be
yeah,
all me,
but my whole, even if she was scared, I just wanted to be known that people need to know that when there are no questions asked when you take them to the hospital or to the fire department. And I forgot what else. I think it's churches too. I'm not really sure about the church part, but there's no questions asked, and 9 times out of 10 there will be no repercussions because that little girl still needs to get her body checked out.
you know, um, I don't know, but that's just what I'm thinking though. And I'm looking at it again, you know, um, and that's all they said in the story. But I heard the baby is doing good. I don't know. 14-year-old, maybe she just wasn't thinking clear. You got some grown-ups that don't think clear and they wrap the baby in a bag and throw it away. This young lady just got into a restaurant, talked to the lady for a minute and handed her the baby. And maybe she didn't know she was pregnant. Or if she did, maybe she was scared to tell her parents. That's why you guys, we got to teach our kids, but they're growing up, they're allowed to express themselves to us. That way, whenever something go on, they're not scared to come talk to us. Because in my generation, parents didn't explain sex to us and talk to us like that. You know that, right? They didn't do that. You basically learned that on your own. So maybe she has some old fashioned parents. I don't know. So much going through their mind. I'm gonna keep dropping a link because I see somebody else in the chat said something about a link. I don't know, Faith. Maybe best I can say is she was scared and didn't want to get questioned. Like somebody just said here, maybe she didn't want to get questioned. I don't know. But I'm waiting for an update. I would love to know because when I looked at it yesterday, I fell in love with the baby just listening to the girl boyfriend, how he kept explaining her and how she was cuddling the baby and looking down with it like she loved it, fell in love with it already. I did too. I was thinking, wow, I wish I knew this baby. I could be the mother, be a foster grandmother. Because, looking into being a foster grandparent, I would love that for kids, especially young adults, that mother's not helping out with the children and stuff. Like I had a family help me out with my child. I would love to be a foster grandmother. That's the best I can say. I don't know.
Yeah. The second thing I wanted to talk about was Big Man. I understand, everybody know I'm pro Big Man, but I just told him just last week that I didn't like the way that he was coming off talking about people and, being real derogatory. I find that after the Rick Reese did the live on him and then he went on April's panel and he was still being really derogatory and cussing people out about what he was going to do and inviting them to his body parts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it got a little bit too deep for him over there, when Pizarro came up, um, and they got the arguing too bad, and April kicked them all off. Then he went to Jay Wilson's, and then he decided that he wanted to commit suicide. And I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
doctor. I'm not a therapist. But my whole thing is, it's very manipulative whenever something becomes too strong for becomes somebody comes back harder to him than he does to them. Then he pulls his mental illness card and depression card, and it's always something else.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that he would just take the time to step back and just come back to be the big man he was in the beginning, because all this dark stuff is not for him.
No, it's not. And he constantly bringing it on himself. And you know how hard I supported him over here. You know what I'm saying? And he
Hmm.
started with me because he felt like, first of all, I've always said he shouldn't have never did Grish like that. You know what I'm saying? He loved her and she cared about him too because he actually cried when they first were telling him to kick her off because she doxed. I felt like long she ain't doxing him, she liked him. We didn't like what she doing. I didn't see him dox nobody doing that time though, but Duddy. But I'm just saying it didn't matter what she did. She was a friend to him. And he even cried because he was so pressured. He didn't want to let her go, but he did. So then he got over there with April Walker and Flo. Now look what they doing. Now I don't know if Flo's still standing by his side, but I don't think him and April Walker cool. You did all of that, big man. And we was even joking. He was calling me his YouTube grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Then he went over there and stabbed me in the back. I could never support him like that again. Never.
Right. It's just a mess. I'm not sure if he's still. I know he's still good with Flo, and as of last night, I think he's still good with April Walker. I'm not sure, but I just don't know. Medicaid. You said Jay Wilson pulled it out of him. Yeah, but
Well, let me see.
I don't under. I was there in that live and I watched it, and I don't believe Jay Wilson pulled it out of him trying to be nosy or messy or anything like that. He said he knew that something was wrong with him because he was sounding kind of down. But prior, just because he did sound a little bit down, but he was going in on Pizarro in the beginning of that conversation. Then it switched over.
Mm-hmm. Where, where's his? Where's the YouTube nurse? I don't know. He got a nurse because they was saying that in the past, and then they say if you talk about big man, so that his sister then was his caretaker too. Once upon a time.
What I think I'm not sure, but I know when he was in a lot of people say he has a nurse because he was in a hospital not too long ago. Like earlier this week, he was in the hospital like last week. The end of last week, he was in the hospital for a couple of days. And he had asked somebody to hand him his juice or whatever, and they said, "Who are you talking to?" He said, "I'm talking to my nurse."
Oh, so he was in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But I apparently he has all these medical issues going on with him. And I don't wish bad on him, nothing like that. But like I said, though, he's not as slow as everybody's saying he is. Just listen
And,
how he drag. He articulate very good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know there's something slow about him. I don't know what it is, but the way he be dragging people face, y'all, I can't really say. If I didn't know that there was something seriously was going on with him for real, I would think there was nothing wrong with him at all, judging by the way he talked and dragged people and the things that he be saying.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, and that's my whole point. I do know that there's something he's on the spectrum, and I don't have a. I like the fact that he's on here and he's getting stuff out, but I don't think it's very healthy for him, and that's just my thought. I'm not a therapist or anything. He seems to get depressed. He likes to put it out there, but he can't take it when it come back, and then he wants to be patted up, and you can't do that because you can't keep throwing shots at these people and think they're not going to throw something back at you.
Yeah, that's the part I think he's not getting. He think it's okay for him to do the most to everybody, but you're right. If you say something back, oh, they wrong. He'll cry. He'll cuss you out. He'll just do the most. Yeah, but I don't know. But he make me when listen. Okay, now okay. I look at him. I say, okay, this guy's slow. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna talk bad about him, and I still don't. Not really. I'm just discussing something right now. But then when I listen to him, I said, no, I don't care what he's going through. But the part he can't handle is something about him. So I wonder what's going on in his real life. Do they let him, since he's on the spectrum, I wonder did they gave him extra pass when he do something wrong, let him get away with it because they know he has some kind of illness. So in return, they let him do whatever he wants to do. So if you do it back, it hurts his feelings. I was just wondering, did they let him get away with a lot of stuff? I don't know. I'm
I
just trying to
mean,
figure it out.
in most black families anyway, bless, we do that anyway. If you have a sickly child, they get sent to get more attention. They get to slide by with more things. So I think that's probably a case of what he's gone through for most of his life. But let me tell you, it's a couple of people on here that he gives zero fucks about his illness because they know what vile stuff that he has said to people.
Exactly.
Mm.
And I'm in agreement with you on some of that, Lady Nika. She says not healthy in my opinion, but I keep my opinions to myself for the most part. But everybody still likes him. We don't like what he do. That's why I said I didn't drag him. I'm still not dragging him. I'm just discussing him. And I'm saying when I see him saying all that stuff, then I'm thinking, no, you ain't too slow. Then when you look at him, you can tell something is wrong. I don't know. It's just a lot of thoughts. I don't really curse him out like that, as y'all can see. But I'm letting him know I don't want to fool with him like that no more. I really don't because I don't think he's slow sometimes as people are saying. I really don't because he says what he want to say. We got feelings too. We're human too. So you can't just come on here and talk about everybody because you have a medical issue. That don't give you the right or the license to come on and drag people the way you do because he says some horrible stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, but he reminds me of this little boy that worked at the barber shop. He had Asperger's, and he was like really. He would go overboard with the cursing and stuff like that. But he was and he was smart, but he was just his social skills just sucked, and he did anything to just try to fit in.
You know,
And I kind of get that feeling from him.
my husband have a very messy sister, and they keep up a bunch of mess, and they pass it on to their children. I mean, big messy family, right? And he
Hmm.
know it too. He'll tell you in a minute. That's what I'm saying. I know you hear me. And but but the older sister had a daughter with, I think it was sickle cell. When she was a baby, her fingers used to swell bigger than mine, like an adult. And all her life she was sickly like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But she kept up and keep up more mess than any of them. But
Hmm.
none of us really knew that to pay attention to it because she's sick. But she's the worst one out of the mama and the siblings and the nieces and stuff because she's sick. And if you say no, she said that she's doing it. Even my husband went down. No, Tiffany said that. Tiffany, I said she is. Everybody been overlooking her for years. She messier than her mother and her siblings. So you're right. Black people, black families tend to overlook when we have an ill one in the family. But she's the worst. And just because she's sick, and she have a good days and bad days. She's married now. She adopted a child, but she still every now and then have reaction. They didn't think she's gonna pass 9. The girl in I think she in her 40s now, more messier than anybody. But just because she had an illness, they don't think it was her doing all this. She did the most. So I get what you're saying. So maybe that's how it is with him and his family. You know, let him just get away a lot of stuff because he has a little illness.
Yeah, I understand. I just wish that he would just cut out all the arguing and fussing and stuff because he's not built for it. This is not the sector for him to keep jumping out there on people, and he's going to end up getting hurt one way or the other because he's talking about pulling up to people's houses now. Boy, cut it out.
See, that's what I'm saying. So when you hear him say that, then you got to figure out, well, then he ain't all that. But like you say, he can dish it, but he just can't take it.
Right.
Now, let me answer this question that's on my thing. I don't know why, Miss Pizarro, the lady been doing it for months now. I've never had an argument with her. I don't watch her, but I hear she be in my bushes. I know nothing about her. I care nothing about her. I don't care about the corny roast over there. Sounding like back in the day, Flip Wilson, Arsenio Hall jokes. Well, we're gonna roast. We're gonna, and I was roasty. I don't care about all that. I'm gonna keep paying her dust. I know she's gonna hear about this, so this would be something else for her to come on and say. And I think she got mad the other day because Lipstick Alley compared a picture to me as if I don't know what they was thinking, because I know I look 10 times better than that young lady. I don't look like a dope fiend and none of that. I know I don't. But even when she put the picture up, I told y'all, the ones that's been watching me for a long time, I broke my teeth, broke off at the bottom. I came on to everybody, oh, I broke my teeth. They said it's going to be 4 days before I can get in and get it fixed. And I came on live. She put that up as if that was a read. But did y'all see that I had broke the teeth? But did y'all see how pretty and smooth my complexion was? So that was a read. But she put, that's neither here nor there, but she put that up, I guess it was a read, but I hadn't said nothing to her. She said I slick shaded her. What a slick shade was because I shared something that 7 Stars put up because I thought it was an epic read. The letter she wrote, I don't say nothing to that lady, Miss Pizarro. So I don't know what her problem is with me. So maybe I need to throw in that group of obsession people with me. That's the little Rico, the boy over there with the little bicycle. Who else? The Summer Breeze, who don't have a channel, and who is that other one? And the weirdo, Apocalypse. So that makes up for people I don't give my time to. I don't give my time to. You know, for what? I don't. You know, well, she can hit it if she want to, but I don't get. But I ain't gonna be with the little raw, whatever the hell she be talking about, because I don't know this lady. And the only time I really wanted to watch her, it was back when everybody didn't want to fool with her. And we all went over there to a channel in protection of you, because we didn't know how it was going to be when you first went on her panel. And she had all that was over there. That's the last time I really watched her. After then, I would get clips or something in the email, something she's saying about me or whatever. And that's it. That's all. And this is the most time she finna get of me saying all this right now. So she can hear again. What is your problem? That's weird to me. If I don't say something back to you, move on. Evidently, you're not that important to me. You're not, you're not a thought in my mind.
Right.
It's just crazy to me when people do that, though. I think it's just crazy, Miss Thanks, y'all. If you had somebody constantly speaking on you and trying to say the most to try to make you talk to them, don't you think something wrong with them? Something wrong with that picture?
I don't understand the reason why she always coming at you.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense at all. None whatsoever.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. I ain't gonna waste the rest of my time on there. But yeah, I've heard the lady been coming at me for months. But you got to figure out, though, by now you're a non-factor. You're nobody. There's nothing you could potentially do to help my channel or anything. I mean, come on now. I don't watch you. Why are you watching me? Stop watching me. Why are you watching me? But anyway, girl. So back to the little lady. Anybody else want to speak on that? We don't know the circumstance she was making. Yeah, just Nat. Anybody can speak on anything I talked about, y'all. Y'all want to?
I'm gonna drop down. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming up, face y'all.
Okay, bye bye.
I'll think about it. Okay, let me look in here, huh? So don't worry about it. I've been getting blamed for some stuff. I don't know. Yeah. And see, whenever we get somebody over here start a new channel, we all support. It's a group thing because it's room for everybody. Like when Peace Love, dropping her and Soap and Custard, we always dropping their link. Not just one of us, all of us equally. Because I know I'm dropping their link every day, till they get to 1,000. I still think we need to keep dropping Custard and Soap, but they don't hardly come on. What's up with Soap? What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? So it's just what we do. So Lady Nika shouted out somebody new yesterday. I forgot the name, but she can drop the link. So if y'all want to see just some positive family stuff, this is what these people do. It's a husband and wife team. Like the way I said lately, I kind of been wanting to watch something positive. I would go there. Like I watch T. Trisha. I go over there and even look at some of her old songs. I try to support everybody. The girl that do the tutorial on the nails, I'll go peek at a replay or something like that. 718 Savage. Now, for saying your name wrong, girl, just chalk it up to senior moment. Take me a while to get names right. Deanna, come on this morning. Brianna, you didn't even, not Brianna, a Miss Conspiracy, you didn't even come on this morning, huh? There's a few I would look for when I wake up in the morning to try to hurry up and read ball because they be coming on like when I'm asleep, 1, 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning, my time. That's the only thing I hate. I get the news last, I come on last, but by the time I come on, everybody still have different opinions, and it'll be a few like me that wasn't around when it, all happened. Now I'm dropping a link again, y'all. If anybody else want to speak on the 14-year-old girl, because I don't know, it's just so many reasons why that could have been done. You know what I'm saying? I would like to hear some other opinions on that. And what y'all think about the man can't stand it and he lost his money. Like I said, girl, as far as eating, I don't even need no meat to season no beans, girl. And there has been times in my young family, me and my husband, my 2 boys and stuff, we probably didn't have a lot in the house. Girl, you thought y'all know I knew how to get in that kitchen and throw a pot of beans on, make some flour bread. Hey, Spook TV, thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? I know how to put on a pack of neck bones and make some spaghetti sauce with the neck bones and stuff. So that person ran into all them people. They didn't know how to live. I know how to live somewhere if I need to. It can be a 1-bedroom and all my family is welcome. Just find a spot, lay your head down. That's the type of person I am. If I was in a shack and some of my family didn't have none, welcome one, welcome all. And we did used to power to one of my sister's house on holidays in the Bay Area. Now, our house was big enough, though. Big living room, big den, big kitchen area, 3 bedrooms, 2 bed, whole 9 yards. But by all of us being in there, we even, like we have something in the summertime, a cookout or something in the backyard. Everybody find a spot when it's time to lay down. Some even stayed out there on the patio laid on the patio. It's so hot and fall asleep all night. Get up in the morning, come to the house, take a shower. Find a space. You know what I'm saying? I like those big cookouts and hangouts at my people's house. Y'all know what I'm saying. Ain't nobody on the ground cement enough for somebody to run with it, take it the wrong way. No, just find a spot. Now, we didn't play then. We don't wear each other's furniture. We'll make a pallet. That's why I know how to keep my furniture for years and years and years and years. I just change accessories around. I'm one of those type of people that take care of stuff. But anyway, just find a spot, lay down. Go in the bedroom, lay around the floor in the rooms. Now the bed is filled up. It might be 2 laying this way, 2 laying that way. Because it be so many of us with all our children. Y'all know how it is when you have like a reunion like that. But not a family reunion where everybody comes about a state out of town. I'm talking about just all of us, family is here. There's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. And 2, the ones that keep making up their lives. Yeah, I used to have to wake up every 30 minutes, change my husband's diaper on the floor right there amongst all the bodies that was asleep. These people be making, if they don't know something about you, oh my God, they're going to make up some crazy, weird stuff, no matter what. Some crazy, weird stuff. People always have been intrigued about how I run my household and my family. Because the little boy even said something in the Sir King chat last night, talking about, should she be in bed with her husband? Well, evidently, you don't know about a relationship. Come on now. No, why should I? I sleep with my husband every night, but what do you mean by that? I mean, is there a certain time? Oh Lord, you know that's why I don't answer to these trolls and stuff in the chat. I'm gonna drop the link again. But and back to this 14-year-old child, I can only imagine what probably went through her mind. Can y'all imagine this baby was pregnant the whole time she was 13 years old? The whole time she's 13, 9 months. Could have been 10 months. Sometimes people, the babies want to come, be lazy and want to come late. Can y'all imagine that? Then at 14 give birth. You birthed it yourself, and it's evident that she did because the umbilical cord, some of it was still there. I don't know how most of it got off, but I'm just glad the baby blood, don't the umbilical cord have something to do with the blood flow. I'm just glad that she didn't kill the baby. That's all I can say. You should know how to make. I don't care about all that either. But welcome. See, I don't mind about people coming in here having some fun. Well, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If we don't have to block everybody, y'all, you know, they ain't, no, just don't get ratchet now. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Lady Nika got the link here in the chat, y'all. Good morning, Miss Red. You bite the link. Okay, let me see, Jessica, what you say? My high school best friend had a baby at 14. Her mama had to get temporary custody so she could. Yes, I told you I had a baby early too. Depending on what kind of family you from. Mine let me go to college the whole 9 yards. And then I met my honey. Yeah. You know what? I hope that somebody got that baby right away and the baby ain't getting no foster home and gonna be passed around. I'm hoping to go to a couple that's really been trying hard to have a baby, decide on adoption. But knowing them, they're gonna take it all through the red tape. The baby gonna probably be months before somebody can get that baby. Now, I think it was me, and maybe because I'm settle-minded like that, and I happen to be sitting there sharing the baby to me. Oh my God, I probably would have tried to see where she was going. As soon as she walked away, and try to tell her, well, write me something about you giving me temporary custody or whatever. I would have tried to keep the baby. I wouldn't want to see the police. Everybody they're taking it to the children's receiving home. I want to get ratchet New York City style, but it is not your time yet. Oh, helpa. Who is that? Is that the real Shishy Treacy? If it is, but y'all know what? If it ain't, if it is, it made me think of back in the day how I first met that lady when she said she was buying a prison. She was doing a fundraiser for Miss Gina. And then she ended up not getting the lady the money, talking about because she didn't know that she couldn't do a fundraiser through her organization. That's another story in itself, though. That's some real true history. And I heard somebody else trying to explain it, but they wasn't saying it right. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, y'all funny. Bless our blessed walkers. Okay, 263 people is here. Y'all want to send everybody want to send a girl $1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever is on your heart, whatever blessing, if you feel like you want to bless the girl, if you like my commentary and you like me, you hear all the time, go right ahead. Don't be shy. And I accept it all. It's not mandatory, but thank you very much in advance. Now, hit the like button as well. Now, I don't have an insomnia fund. I don't know what that means. That means if you can't sleep, but you need some sleep medication, Sir King. What did that mean by insomnia fund? You have a fund to get some sleep medication? Huh? Is that what that means? You know you're in the bushes, Sir King, but you know what, Sir King, I'll be truthful. Thank you for the warm welcoming last night. Because you didn't want to go left either. Her parents got the baby. Okay, let me read the update then. I hope so. Let me read the update. Really, I sure hope so. Y'all saw that somewhere? Oh, thank you for the cash app. Let me see who that was. Thank you. And y'all don't like names, but I appreciate that. Anybody else can send me, want to send me $1 or $2? Y'all can. The 267 people here, I appreciate it all. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I need to see that update. Really? Okay. Where is it at? Oh, I pushed update on the missing. Oh, it's a 15-year-old boy, must it? 14. Oh, I just ran across this. The body of a missing 12-year-old boy with autism who had wandered away from his hotel was found Tuesday morning after more than a week of searching. A body found Monday night in the Little Calumet, Calumet. Y'all down in that neck of the woods know how to pronounce that name of that river. Calumet River, near the search site for missing 12-year-old Karen Carter was later identified as that boy. Hammond police said a volunteer, later identified as 33-year-old Eric Smith of Hobart, found a body. Oh, that's a different story. Oh, I ran across that. I'm not trying to go there right now. Wow. The person that just said that, where's that update? I'm looking. I'm looking for it. Now, when I get off here, I'll find it, talk about it, lady. No, I don't see the update. I don't see it as of right now. I really don't. Yes, they're giving that up. A couple was online. They was giving the update. I don't see it. Everything they talking about is how she handed over. Not it. Hand the baby over. A parent's a 14-year-old girl. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Is that it? Update: parents of desperate 14-year-old girl who gave newborn to stranger would take baby. Oh, wow. How'd they find out it was a grandbaby? Ooh, the couple who were handed a newborn by a 14-year-old girl in a New Jersey restaurant on Wednesday said the teen's parents are expected to take the baby in. So, oh, wow. In a Facebook Live broadcast, Elisa Scott recalled the girl walking to a patron restaurant. Yeah, that's what Scott said. She noticed, okay, I want to get to the part about the parents. Oh, and they showing the people the baby had a color, but I just saw that the breathing was a little bit labored. God realized I want to get to the parents. She was just so scared, Scott said. All I saw was a child who just didn't know what to do and made a very bad decision that worked out for the good of the baby. That's the 14-year-old girl gives newborn with umbilical cord attached to the rest, attached. So the umbilical cord, she must have just had the baby. Y'all, did any of y'all see this? I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the baby. Let me see something here. Oh, I am so glad that happened.
That's around with my special friend and a lady.
Yes, they do. You gotta chill.
And her.
I want to know how the grandparents find out that the baby was born. Y'all, is this really just Trish? Because I don't think she would be in there doing the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete her because I think she would be warm enough to come on the panel and say some stuff to me steady in my chat, because the way this person is talking, she going in too much for something that's not going on. Y'all get what I'm saying?
A baby. Apparently a newborn.
Let me pass him. I want to get to how grand people know. Okay, y'all, look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna be deleting her in a minute. I don't really think it's her. Look at the lady holding the baby.
I don't know where she went.
Oh, wait a minute, it's gonna go back.
Where's the lady that was the owner? The one working here. Right here. Right here. She's behind. Who can ID her? I can.
Let me get back to the lady. I want y'all to see how she holding that baby, like she loved that baby.
And this goes to say just how heartless and cold our world is. Can y'all believe it?
Look at that, y'all.
Oh, Jesus.
Look how precious. Wow. So the umbilical cord was still on. Now, I got to have time to read that whole story. I don't know if somebody just said that. Can y'all call me in, or whoever it is, to come on here? Because I'm trying to get to that part of it. That's the part I'm interested in now. I already know about the baby getting after stuff. Initial reports indicated that the baby girl would be put up for adoption. However, little Quackle said the teen's parents are now aware of her giving birth and are expected to take in the infant once they are cleared by the police department of children protection and permanency. Scott said that she fell in love with the newborn, who she named Angel, but she is not taking her in. That's the lady she brought the baby to. Scott said she is unsure whether she will see the baby again, but detectives are providing her with updates. In New Jersey, safe haven laws allow a parent or someone acting on their behalf to leave a baby less than 30 days old at hospital emergency room, police station. Well, we know that too. So I'm gonna have to find that when I get off of here, because all it's saying is that the parents is taking the baby, but I want to know the whole story. I am so glad that the parents found out. I wanted this because I need to know that she go home and tell her parents that she had a baby. Did they know she was pregnant and then she came home and seen she wasn't pregnant and needed medical help? Because evidently the afterbirth, the bleeding, the afterbirth and stuff. And how did that happen? Because in the first place, why would you scared to even tell them that you birthed the baby? Why you didn't go to the hospital? Oh, it's so many questions I have, y'all. Hey, Faith, Faith, did you know about the update that the girl parents took the baby? I am too, Miss Pizarro. I want to know, did she have it on the outside and panicked and then went home and talked about it? That's what I want to know. Now, back to what I was saying, because I'm not really going in like that. I'll say that for later. I touched the nerve, though. So just the 1.5 sentence that I said, if this is the real shit, Trish, I definitely touched the nerve, but all I did was tell the truth. That's all I did. All I did was tell the truth. So that's why I can't understand. She lied on me for, who lied on you for 2 years? Girl, I didn't even know you back then. Y'all, the main people that keep bringing up all that old bull was there before me. I keep telling y'all that. And even outside April, I wish she was here because she can even tell y'all she didn't know me back then either. They were all there before me. Kwame, what's her name? Jay Dummy. Tristris came in when the fund, and that's why Tristris got mad at the STSCC, because she asked us to participate in the fundraiser and we wouldn't. So if somebody gonna be truthful, Brandon here, she remember that too. If you're gonna be truthful, we wouldn't participate in it. And that's what made her mad. And then, because I remember afterwards, we all started talking about, well, how Gina buying all these iPhones? Because the rumor was 2 of her kids, 3 of them had iPhones. They say, well, if she's homeless, how's she buying all these iPhones? See, that's what I'm saying. And me and Gina's cool. But I just know the history, and I know it the correct way, but I just don't be thinking I need to bring it up. But just then when I saw Shiz Trish and here saying the most, I decided to tell her, hey, how you doing? I remember when you said you bought a prison. But then when we called her on it months later, she said she didn't say she bought a prison. She said, I bought an institution. Well, whatever way you said it, you said it. You and what, 2 or 3 more parts, you said it. Now, I didn't mean to touch a nerve if that's really you in here being ratchet with me, because I haven't went there with you yet. Okay? Moving it in right along. Well, I got to lie. You know what? So Bob, I did. And then back then, the older son, when I had him, back then you had to stay in the hospital 2 or 3 days. But by the time I had my baby son, as long as everything's okay, you come home the next day. And just think about the women back in the day, like our parents' age, they had anywhere from 5 to 15 kids. They dropped that baby, they back up in the kitchen next day making food for their family. But then that's because the bodies are weak these days for what we put in it. Yes, petition thing came way after. That's walking. Yeah, but it was a few things she didn't sound like she was joking. It got kind of really there, but I don't know if it meant for me to come back, but it kind of got kind of down there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go that deep. We didn't start no lie about nobody owning the prison. We talked about you saying that you was buying an institution. And we wasn't the only one said that. But like I said, if that was really her, okay, I'm looking at all the comments to see because one of them was kind of out there. Oh yeah, calling me names, blind bat, and all like that. See, I ain't went there with you. That's what I'm saying. Is that really her? Because we can talk. We don't have to go. We don't have to go there. That's basically what I'm saying. And what else you call me? Compulsive liar. I would pay you back, old helper. See, that's what I'm saying. Why we got to go there, Shish Trish, if that's you? You know, I was cool with the other ones till, you know, I had to start getting called on my name. I can talk to you like a woman because you did say that. Because you did say that. I didn't go there. I just told the truth. Didn't call it no name. Just told what went down during that time. And it is what it is. Oh, Happy Bear, that's not even funny, baby. That ain't funny. Everybody's, yeah, right. That wasn't a roast. Yeah, whatever. Let's walk it. I was in and out the chat. That's why I asked who she was cussing. That's why I'm saying it had to be a troll. Because she's the type that'll grab somebody's link. I didn't say nothing bad about her. All I was talking about the institution and the fundraising. That was it. I didn't call nobody out their name and none of that. I didn't even call Droopy Lip nothing. I'm just saying I think it's weird for her to be in my bushes and keep talking to me and been doing it for months and I pay you dust. I think that's weird. I think it's kind of stalkerish. It is what it is. And didn't I see Darby in here earlier with a different avatar? Did y'all see her in here earlier? Y'all, I might as well make it to the top of the hour. Last call if anybody want to speak on anything I said. The little girl, but I got to read that story about the mother because they didn't say too much of what I looked at, but then I had to kind of look up it kind of fast because I'm on here. What, Mitri? Who? Happy Bear? Who are you talking about? Wait a minute, y'all. Oh my God. Who? I thought he was talking about the little girl. Let me get out the chat now. I thought he was making a joke about the little girl when something was dripping. It's time for me to bring my butt about that chat. Hey, fantastic. Because I read everything and I'm not getting the full thing of the conversation as I get out the chat. Okay. All right, y'all. So anyway, that's a little 14-year girl. The man that couldn't, you know, can't live because he broke, you know what I'm saying, can't do like us. Kwamebrown, the Dr. Voice. I guess that's the woke sector already. I don't know, but I get everything Kanye's saying because he's saying you're supposed to be this intelligent elder. You planting seeds about losing the channel. Why won't you speak positive and say I'm gonna keep the channel? You know what I'm saying? Now, with that said, one more time, anybody got anything else to say? If you do the link, I'll wait 5 minutes. If not, I'm out of here. I just decided to drop the link today because I did Blessed Watkins for 2 days, Blessed 2. But before that, 2 days ago, I did my hour show. I wasn't, you know, it wasn't a link show those 2 days. I think Kiki came on to discuss his channel. Oh, speaking of Kiki, he's supposed to be telling me about his channel. Y'all, he started another channel, but he couldn't go live for 24 hours. And he was trying to tell me the name of the channel. Let me see if he put it, did he put it, send it to me? He got another channel made. I almost forgot to mention that. Let's see, I think you said the name of it was going to be basically the same thing. It's going to be at Ken So Handsome. He was going to do an upload. Okay, he was going to do an upload, but this is what he said the channel was going to be. I think he once had one like this before. We couldn't grab no link because I told him he got to do an upload or something for us to grab it. But it's going to be this. I say, is it spelled like this? Because he texted to me, said yes. So y'all watch out for that today. He says he's going to do an upload. I wish he would come on and let us know for sure, so he can tell about his channel. Because we need to go over there and subscribe to this channel. Because I think he has got taken down unfairly. So that's wrong. Who is Heavy Bear talking about, y'all? And y'all, when I go off of here, we're going to go to the den. I already know Lady Nika is going to be in the den immediately following me. So we're going to get ready to go over to the den. Oh, there he is right now, even as I speak. Because I text him and tell him I want to know about your channel. Let me drop this link. Let us know what's going on with your channel. Did you do an upload? Or are you going to do a live? And then we're finna go over here. Then we're going to go over here to the den. Y'all, I've been on here longer than what I planned. Way past my hour, but that's cool. Whenever I get interaction, I don't just run off. So thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the likes. It's not too late to like. If you haven't liked yet, it's not too late if y'all want to hit my Cash App. Okay, so I think I put the right name of it. I'm going to show you what I put. Is this the right spelling? Right there? Kiki, is that the right spelling? Heavy Bear, what's he? Is you talking about another instance? Somebody else had a baby somewhere? Okay, because I didn't like you said earlier. I thought you were talking about the little girl. See, that's why I said sometimes we got to stay out of this chat. I'll find out for now if that's really him, because first I'm gonna put this up, and then once we hear him talk, we'll know if it's him. Okay, hey Kiki.
Hey, Miss Bless. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's him. Tell us about your channel.
Yeah, it's I gotta go live later so I can I guess drop the link on there. I had to wait 24 hours because I guess by it being a new channel, that's what they do now.
So you'll be able to go on the StreamYard, right?
Yeah, I can go on the StreamYard.
Oh, okay. And so did I put the right name up there? At Ken So Handsome?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all watch out for upload on StreamYard today. Make sure you text me and let me know so I can share it on both my community walls or whatever the case. Everybody, we're going to share it, get you back up there to your 1,000, okay?
Yes, ma'am. What's good, Manny? Good morning, everybody.
Okay, so Bob, I'm sorry about that, dear, because Heavy Bear, I said something about Heavy Bear. I thought you were talking about the little girl. See, that's why I say sometimes I got to stay at the chat myself. It was total different conversations going on. I'm glad I didn't say nothing ratchet or bad, which I ain't gonna ever do that anyway. So y'all talking about y'all babies, y'all had a hard time with the babies or something, I'm assuming. But y'all gonna get the music on. We're going to get out of here because Kiki, I gotta go. I've been on here an hour 47 minutes. I came on to stay an hour with the most 30 minutes. 30 minutes
Okay, Miss
commentary,
Bless.
30
Thank
minutes
you.
live, but I've been on here. So we're gonna get ready to go over to the den. Y'all go grab a snack. I'm finna go grab me some breakfast real fast so I can head on over there to the den.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay,
where we're
bye,
going.
y'all.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming up, letting us know that. Now, anybody else want to promote their channel as I'm going out? Please promote your channels. If you don't have a channel that you promote, you can promote others. Who promote the new person, the products. Just neck and do your own. I think yes, your mod over here. Promote. Drop your channels and drop the diamonds. Hit the likes if you didn't get a chance to do it yet. And don't be afraid of that Cash App if you want to hit that too as well. Okay? Why not big? Everybody else is. I'm bite that pride aside only because I am planning on trying to do some different stuff here. Not gonna mention it. All I'm gonna say is I will be doing products and stuff sooner than later or something. I will be doing that kind of stuff. And some other stuff is just building towards building up my channel. If anybody and my supporters want to help along with that, they can. And thanks for the first person that donated towards my P.O. box. Because people have been asking me to hit me up about a P.O. box. If y'all want to donate towards that too, y'all can. Thank you very much. It'll be worth it in the end. Let's go on over to the den, y'all. Start y'all promoting. Let's go to the den. Let's go to the den, y'all. Yeah, right. Shut up and let it easy. Just don't you worry about it. Don't you go. Stop it, Quintana. Y'all crazy, boy. I tell y'all, these trolls be something else, y'all. But if it wasn't for y'all trolls, I guess we wouldn't have no kikis going on sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have no laughter. I think y'all funny. Now, if y'all see Trish, tell her I don't think that was her. Because if it was, it's like she would have been, woman enough to hit that thing. I know, Kiki. It's a little laugh, huh? These people be funny. Thank you for the diamonds, y'all. Thank you, all my sky diamonds. Y'all should be over there waiting at the den by now. Y'all should be over there waiting at the den by now, I'm assuming. Go grab y'all snacks. In my case, I'm finna go grab some breakfast. It's 9:18. So with that said, I guess I gotta get ready to say hello. Just go on over here. Go on. Oh, I'm the early bird. I'm over there now. Ta-da!